Have you ever wondered why you spent years in school solving complex equations, memorizing history dates, or writing essays, but no one ever taught you how to manage your money? That's not an accident. It's by design. Most school systems were created during the industrial age. Their main goal? To prepare obedient workers, not independent thinkers. You were trained to be punctual, follow instructions, and not question the system. But not once were you taught how money actually works. You probably learned the Pythagorean theorem, but not how credit works. You studied photosynthesis, but not how to budget. You wrote essays on Shakespeare, but never about interest rates, investing, or building wealth. That's the first truth. School was never designed to make you financially free. It was built to make you a good employee, not an entrepreneur or investor. Here's the reality they never told you. You can work 40 hours a week your whole life and still stay broke if you don't understand money. Let's break it down. Income is not wealth. Most people confuse having a job with being financially secure, but income only helps if you know what to do with it. Schools teach you how to earn money, but not how to grow it. And here's something wild. Two people can earn the same amount, but one retires rich, the other dies in debt. The difference? Financial literacy. You're never taught about taxes, yet you'll pay them your whole life. You're not taught about debt, yet most people drown in it. You're not shown how compound interest works, even though it can either build your fortune or your financial prison. Now let's talk about the rich. The rich don't work harder, they think differently, they use money as a tool. They understand this one secret. Money is not just earned, it's multiplied. That's why they invest. That's why they build assets. That's why their money makes more money. Meanwhile, most people trade time for money and stay trapped in the same cycle. And here's another truth. Saving alone will not make you rich. Keeping all your money in a savings account is like hiding it under your mattress. Inflation eats it slowly. If your money isn't growing, it's shrinking. You were probably told, get a good job, save money, buy a house, retire at 65. But in today's world, that's outdated advice. The economy has changed, prices go up, jobs are unstable, and debt is everywhere. But the system never updated. Schools still teach outdated paths, not financial freedom. Here's what they should be teaching: how to manage credit cards without falling into debt, how to build good credit scores, how interest works, and how it works against you, how to invest in stocks, real estate, or even yourself, how to start a side hustle or build a business, how to protect your money, how to retire early, not late, how to achieve real financial freedom. But they don't. Why? Because a financially educated society is hard to control. People who understand money don't need permission. They don't stay stuck in toxic jobs. They don't depend on broken systems. They create their own path. Let this sink in. Most of the world's richest people never finished traditional education, not because they were lazy, but because they realized early school teaches conformity, not creativity. They self-educated, they read, they failed, they experimented, and most importantly, they learned how money works outside the classroom. You might be thinking, it's too late for me to learn this, but it's not. In fact, this might be the most important lesson you ever hear. It's never too late to start learning about money. Every dollar you earn has a job. You either spend it, waste it, or make it work for you. So ask yourself, do you know where your money goes each month? Do you have savings, investments, or just expenses? Do you control your money, or does it control you? Because here's the final truth: the world runs on money, but most people don't know how it works. And that's exactly how the system wants it. But now you know. Now you see the gap. And now you have a choice. You can keep walking the path school taught you, or you can take responsibility for your financial education. Read books, watch videos, ask questions, start small, but start. Because in the real world, your financial intelligence matters more than your GPA, and the sooner you understand money, the sooner it can work for you. Don't let a broken system decide your financial future. Re-educate yourself, empower yourself, and take control.